As soon as the new prisoner got off the bus, all the prison guards immediately put away their guns, nervously. Inmates rushed to the fence, just to catch a glimpse of him. Even the warden had dressed up especially for the occasion, personally coming out to greet him, because this man was the highest-ranking officer ever held in this prison since it was built. A 3-star general named Eugene Irwin. He was a living legend in the U.S. Army. Irwin had earned countless military honors and was held in the highest regard by fellow soldiers. Everyone inside this prison had heard of his incredible record, and yet this very same war hero had willingly chosen to become a prisoner. During one operation, a fatal mistake in his command cost the lives of 8 soldiers. Overwhelmed with guilt, he took full responsibility, and the military court sentenced him to 10 years in prison. As soon as Irwin arrived, the warden met with him in person. He expressed his admiration for Irwin and gave him a warm introduction to the prison. It was originally an old castle, later converted into a fortress-like prison because of its unique architecture, used exclusively for former military personnel. After the tour, the warden proudly mentioned his collection of Irwin's books and asked the general if he could autograph them. While the warden stepped away to get the books, Irwin noticed a display of battlefield memorabilia. He picked up a bullet, said to the adjutant next to him, "Only someone who's never been to war would admire stuff like this. For real soldiers, it only brings back pain." The warden overheard that as he walked back in. Feeling insulted, he angrily tossed the books back onto the shelf and ordered his aide to return Irwin to his cell. Just as Irwin stepped out, an inmate at the door saluted him. That made the warden even angrier. He had made it very clear. No saluting allowed in this prison, but out of respect for Irwin, he chose to let it go. For now. That night, though, the warden began to worry. Every inmate in here was a former soldier, and Irwin was their idol. If he gained too much influence, it could undermine the warden's authority, and that was something he absolutely could not allow, because in this prison, there could only be one man in charge, and it had to be him. So the warden made a move. He knew basketball was the inmates' only recreation, but he deliberately gave them just one ball. Predictably, 2 inmates started fighting over it. Others gathered around, cheering and even betting on the fight. The warden stood in his office, enjoying the sense of authority brought by his own methods. To him, this was power. When the fight escalated to a dangerous level, he finally ordered the alarm to be sounded. As soon as the siren blared, every inmate dropped to the ground instantly. Even Irwin did the same. Everyone, except the guy who had taken the worst beating. He stayed on his feet. The warden smirked coldly and gave the order to fire. The man collapsed instantly. It was only a rubber bullet, didn't break skin, but the pain was real. Then, the warden had him dragged away. Seeing the once revered general lying on the ground with the rest, that's when the warden finally felt satisfied and walked away in triumph.